All right, so we good to go. And we live, man.
Yo, we
Drop
live,
something.
man.
Oh, shit. I
Word on the
thought we were
Street
dropping something.
podcast. Let's go.
What's going on, man? What's happening with y'all boys, man?
Ain't nothing, man. What's going on, about y'all boys? Chilling.
Yo,
We live, man. Word on the Street podcast. We live once again. Monday night. We outside.
We got the
fuck y'all
boy
black
Black
folk.
Raindrops in the building again, man.
Black Ranger.
That rain,
Got the
dog.
boy Six Loco back in the building. My brother
Yo,
D Major back in the building.
B Major.
Y'all
Yo,
gonna,
yo.
y'all gonna tap in, man.
Y'all tap in with us, man. We live.
I appreciate this platform.
What you say, bro?
Open the door. We outside.
Nah, I'm just saying, I appreciate being a part of this platform. Black
Oh, yeah,
man,
for sure.
I appreciate it. That's what's up. Man.
Oh, yeah, most good. Most good. Most good.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, y'all can't hear
Hey,
me.
man. If y'all fucking with the track, man, it's called We Outside.
Can you hear me now?
You can find it. You can find it on no platforms at the moment.
Yeah, it's coming soon, man. Unreleased music, man.
Straight underground, independent, raw. And
Man,
Word.
Hey, go to Amazon.com.
oh, y'all boy
Download
got
that.
y'all head covered up. Let me cover my head up, man.
you gotta get it from the dealer, man. Which one?
What we
Real.
talking about tonight? What we getting into?
Yeah, man. So today we're gonna be talking about racism, our past experiences with racism, and how it affected us, and how do we feel it affects society in a good and or bad way.
Whew.
That's the topic for today. I try to
Ooh.
find a KKK member to join, but they couldn't find
Hey,
none. I guess ain't nobody racist these days.
Shit, it out here. If
got
you live in
one.
Hey,
South Carolina,
yeah, we got a local racist.
Yeah, no racist. I hate you, nigga.
I don't know, but if you're in the South, but that racism is live, boy, down here. For
Boy,
real,
I'm
for
trying to
real.
tell you.
Definitely,
I don't even go to church.
definitely.
Especially in Columbia, I had that wasn't any long ago, was it?
Nah, that wasn't long ago at all.
But
What's that, bro?
man,
You talking about the protest, right?
Yeah, that
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
was up there.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was back
yeah.
in, that was when COVID, well, I think that was when COVID, around COVID time.
Yeah, they was out there.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, they was out
Man,
there
So
for
yeah,
real,
it's
for
the
real.
first
when
time 3Ks burnt the church down.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
yeah,
That shit, man. Right here, man. It's like the heart of that shit, man. Like back in the day, man, when they had like the slaves and shit, man. That shit was right through here. Being bro,
yeah,
every time you go to the beach, you leave from the Met and go to the beach. You pass by that shit. You pass by the plantations and all that. That shit
yeah.
still
And
right
You got
there.
a whole big, you got a whole big
uh,
plantation like right there, coming the back way behind the back way to Florence.
Yeah,
Yeah, they still got the whole plantation house out there and
yeah.
everything.
Oh,
And
that,
what
yeah.
And cut and cotton.
Yeah,
the fuck?
bruh. Yeah, bruh. Shit,
Yeah,
especially in the
boy,
summertime,
I
bro.
got the fuck up out of that shit quick.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit
man.
crazy.
But
But
oh, no.
well,
it's rough,
like
man.
racism, like the definition of racism. Or sometimes I think about it, and I had a conversation with a old white guy. I was in South Boston, Virginia. I went to get some new tires and shit, right? You know how
Mm,
you park your car and you wait for them to pull you in and shit. Y'all know how that shit go, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
standing
yeah.
out there early in the morning, this white guy said we started chopping it up. Somehow or another we got on, right? And I told this motherfucker, I was like, man, There's a difference between. I think what happens is people get racism and prejudice mixed up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference between. Not everything is racism. There's prejudice also, because prejudice is a preference. Just because you decide that you don't want to fuck with certain types of people, certain races, certain looks, certain blah, 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 you have the ability, that's your preference. You have the ability and the right to make that decision. That's prejudice. You know what I'm saying? But when you add that hate component to it, to where you want to hurt people and you want to fuck up their shit, to me, that's racism. But we all have a right to have a preference. If you look up the word prejudice in the dictionary, it's about preference. And we all have the ability to have a preference.
Yeah. True.
But if you add that hate component to it, that's when it becomes
It's
racism.
racist.
It sound
When you hate
like
He
a house.
said, that motherfucker said,
You sound like a house
he was
nigga.
like, shit, I never heard anybody say no shit like that before. Then when you say that, guess what I did? Guess what I
You
did?
sound like a house nigga. You sound like you're scared of that white dude.
Oh, hell no. Nah, I was just trying to motherfucking, you know, giving that real talk. Guess what I did when he said that? I walked the fuck off.
So anybody had any like memorable experiences with racism, man?
Yeah, I got one from like years ago. That when I was in high school. I had to fuck with this white girl, and her dad was like
You asked for that one, man.
racist, yeah. But I gotta explain the situation, man. So he was dude. He was like,
because I'm with a white girl right now.
oh yeah. So
you all right now?
But it was like,
Hey,
yo.
Hey, Des, you was like, I had one, and then you just stopped.
You all right?
I gotta explain the situation, bro.
Yeah,
so
you gotta slow down. You gotta slow down with that explanation.
Yeah.
Take your time with it.
Yeah. It's all right.
It ain't. So the thing about it, bro, he hung around like black dudes, but he didn't like interracial like relationships and shit. So
Right.
when the motherfucker found out like his daughter was dating a black dude and saw me, like he told me, he was like, "Oh no, you can't date my daughter because of your color." Like straight to my face, bro. And I was like,
He told you that?
Yeah, bro. Straight to my face.
What'd you say?
I was at the time, bro, I was young, man, so I just walked out on it, bro. Like I ain't speak on it, bro, because it really wasn't. If that's how you gonna be towards me, bro, it's all good. I was gonna walk off. I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Okay, hold up. We live or
we live?
Yeah, we live.
Oh, well,
We live. Yeah.
So that from Black Rain Johnson did the white man told y'all straight up.
He told me. I don't know if I can't speak for bro, but he told me.
Yeah.
Nah, I never had. I haven't experienced a white man or a white person calling me the N-word or straight up in my face. Say any kind of crazy shit. I haven't experienced that yet. However, this isn't the 50s and 40s and 30s and 20s anymore.
Yeah.
You know, they wear suits now.
Yeah. And they move a little different.
Yeah.
So they won't even necessarily like call you like nigga to your face, but they will nigga you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it's time to get fired, you the first one to go. You know, you will be niggered.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And it wasn't like he didn't say
racism is about like anymore. I don't think racism is always about color or people using racial slurs and shit like that. I think racism isn't just about black and white. You know what I mean? let's think about this shit real quick.
You're right. It's not. You're right.
You have a bunch of Mexicans trying to come into the United States. Why?
Make a better life for themselves.
Yeah. But then you have some people that say we don't want them here. What are you talking about? You don't want them here. They're just people just like all of us. Like none of us had any kind of control over which coochie we popped out of when we were born. You know what I'm saying?
It was their land first.
Come on, talk that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, racism is basically just not. To me, it's just basically just not dealing with a specific group of people, no matter what. Like they don't care about who you are, your personality, or nothing. It's just out the gate, F you.
That's the hate component. When you add the hate component to preference, it's all prejudice. You know, prejudice, like is what we want or what we prefer, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's okay for like a black person to say, I don't fuck with Chinese people or black white people or this type of black person or this type of white person, this type of person. It's okay for us to do that. But when we add that hate component to it, that's when it becomes racism. We can all choose to move however we want to move in life. You know, you feel me?
Yeah.
We can do whatever the fuck we want to do, but as long as we're not fucking up somebody else's situation or adding a hate component to it, that is not racism.
Yeah,
it's racism when you're doing something hateful.
I agree. And do you now let me ask y'all this too. Do y'all think racism is more like, is it taught or is it something that somebody can just have and they say one day I'm just racist too, or just I think so too.
I think
so too.
Well, it can but it can be both. It's both though, right?
Why you say it both? I was curious.
Because I think that your parents might prefer one thing, right? And they might teach you that. But that doesn't mean you have to act on it. You can decide to add that hate component to it and make it racist later on in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just because we didn't grow up, like most of us grew up with around black people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make us racist because we're only around black people?
Nah, what would make us racist is if we didn't like white people because we only grew up around black people and we were disrespectful to them, degraded, talking any type of way to them, just trying to throw a monkey wrench in anything they have going on. That would make you racist.
That's the hate component that I'm
talking about. Is that hate or is that racism?
Go ahead, Logo.
Now I was asking, is that hate or racism? Like, because you could, like you say, you could not like them enough to want to affect what they got going on, or like you say, you could just be your preference to like just say I just like what Dad said about y'all wanted to ask Dad like, did you feel like the dude was racist because he said he didn't want his daughter dating a black guy?
That's a good question.
Yeah, at the time, I did. At the time, I did. Only because there was other things like. Yeah, I feel like it was at that time because I didn't really know prejudice. I just knew racism.
Yeah,
especially being in the South. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just knew racism. That's all I knew. That's all you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, especially learning everybody when you learn about it in school and shit like that, in middle school, high school, you taught that the Civil War and all that shit was in the South. Like, so when you automatically come across a situation like that, you're gonna think, okay, this dude racist.
Yeah,
you ain't gonna think prejudice, you're gonna think you're racist. You know what I'm saying?
Because people aren't educated enough. People don't understand the difference between prejudice and racism.
Prejudice and racism, right?
Prejudice and race,
yeah.
That's the reason why I brought that to the table. I was thinking about that when I saw the subject. I was like, let me educate my people and the people that are going to be on the part of this podcast and what they're going to view is like, you got to understand that it's okay to prefer certain things.
Yeah, a preference. Prefer. Yeah.
That's prejudice. It's okay to be prejudiced.
Drop my blanket, please.
Like, I can eat beef. You don't fuck with, if you don't eat beef, you don't only eat pork. That means you're prejudiced to beef.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of people
was gonna say some shit about that.
A lot of people would call that watered down.
Something. The same ideology applies to life and with people. If you don't want to talk to white people, black people, Chinese people, blah 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 blah, you can do that if you want to. That's your preference. That just means you're prejudiced.
Yeah. But it still makes you a racist.
My money, you start trying to come at me, you know, with some hate, then that's racism. That's just me now.
So what's the difference? So is prejudice just racism unannounced?
No, that's just racism.
Oh man.
Prejudice is prejudice. Racism is racism. They're two different things.
So if you're prejudiced, you can just feel that way and just not act on it or speak on it, and that's okay. And racism is when you actually act on your feelings. It's the same thing. Like if I call somebody the B word or something in my head, I still call them that. It don't matter if I said it to them or not. I said it to myself.
Yeah. Cause you can say, I agree with that. Cause you can be prejudiced out in the open, but be racist behind closed doors too. Did that make any sense?
It do, but that mean that you're not being real with it. No, that's
ain't nothing real about being racist to me. That shit whack.
Bullshit.
I mean, it's real, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is whack, bro. Like, I mean, it's always gonna be racism. You know what I'm saying? Like my question, one of my questions is gonna be to y'all. Do y'all think, like, as time evolves and as generations pass, do you think like there'll be a decrease in racism? But
yeah, it's gonna be a decrease in racism because it's gonna be a decrease in black people.
Yeah, that's a point.
I didn't know that decrease in black people. Do you know why? What?
It's gonna be
racism.
I keep trying to remind myself that we lie and shit. But let me say something real quick.
Don't hold back.
I think the reason that
I think somebody white got him scared, man.
I just thought about the last 2 episodes and I was like, damn, well, I probably said a little bit too much anyway. So just toning it down a little bit. That's so
that's what we gotta have, man.
Racism.
What up, Gertie? Gertie Long, what's happening?
What up? What's up? What's up? Anyway, they're just two different things, man. We shouldn't even be having a conversation about prejudice and racism in the same conversation. That they're not the same thing. A person can decide to have a preference if they want to, and be prejudiced if they want to.
But that doesn't make it right.
That's preference.
But you know,
if there's hate involved, then that makes it like racism. I think that the reason that the world is all fucked up is because most people don't understand the difference between the two.
Yeah, I agree with that. But see, you know how we're talking more about racism and prejudice being like black and white.
Agree with everything.
Not necessarily everything, but you know how like we talking about racism being, well, mostly we were saying black and white, but racism involves like Asians, it involves other races too, but it's more common. The majority of it is black and white. Why is that?
I mean,
go ahead, bro.
This day and age, you got Asians who don't even mess with black people. Like, I mean, everybody experiences it, but we're like the butt of the joke, man. It just seems like it's never gonna stop. Just ongoing from one thing to the next, generation after generation. You can even go all the way back into like Like how other races, they had all of the land, all of the money. So we're starting from a different starting point in life. Slavery, that slave mentality, where the aggression comes from, all of those variables that people ignore or want to ignore from history, which made us who we are today. So, long story short, like the world made us like this, and they ignore the fact of what happened that got us to this point, and then now you just want to hate us for being what y'all helped create or what y'all did create.
Yeah.
They could have left us in Africa doing our Negro spirituals and witchcraft.
Mm-hmm. But instead, everybody's yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you know why we think a Negro spiritual exists?
I
The
know
Negro
why they
spirituals
say.
that we have come to know in this country. Watch a documentary like from Africa. Watch it. Like, go to Amazon. Y'all can use my shit. Go to Amazon Prime, right? And watch a documentary. They don't sing them damn what we know to be Negro spirituals. They don't be singing. They don't sing that shit in Africa.
No, they don't sing in Africa. Only the
those are the
enslaved.
Negro spirituals that we think are Negro spirituals, or the Negro spirituals that we were made to believe are Negro spirituals. Those are not fucking Negro spirituals. What the fuck is a Negro spiritual anyway? What's a black
It's a
spiritual?
title.
Because Negro just means black. So what's a black spiritual?
Yeah. Did you want to take that?
Nah, I don't know.
Well, a Negro spiritual is like songs, and anybody on the live or any of you guys correct me if I'm wrong. Negro spirituals were created. These were songs that that the slaves made up while they were out working in the fields or back in the shacks.
Yeah,
and
right.
It was kind of like motivated, and then later on they kind of incorporated like hidden messages and instructions.
All right, sing one.
Sing one.
Yeah. What sing a Negro spiritual then?
Man, let me pull up the karaoke version of a Negro spiritual.
I don't want you to pull it up.
Oh,
if it's what it is, what you said it is, then
Yeah.
go ahead, sing one then.
Well, I mean, if I was in the fields, then I probably would have remembered one.
Those not,
Well,
they're not Negro spirituals. You know what they were? You know what they are? It's the same shit. When I'm in when I was in the army, when we were in formation and we walking, we like somebody spits out something. We all repeat the same shit.
Yeah,
you could be on the chain gang. You ever seen the movies when when people on the chain gang? What happens? There's one person who starts chanting something, and everybody else repeats it, right?
Yeah.
It's just a motivational type of shit to help people escape the moment that they're in.
So the Negro spirituals were actually just motivational speeches.
Yeah, exactly what you just said.
One of the most popular ones I recall is "Wade in the Water."
You just look that shit up, nigga.
No, it came to my mind like "Wade in the Water," and it's just like God gonna trouble the water. But I don't.
Wade in the water, nigga.
I'm gonna look it up.
In the water. God,
I'm gonna see what it means.
But think about that shit. What the fuck does that mean? Wade in the water.
It just means to walk in the water opposed to swimming. And I guess that was like when they were trying to make their escapes and they had to.
Yeah, that's because black folks couldn't swim.
Dang, they cut bro off. You didn't start talking too much, bro. They cut him off.
Yeah.
Damn, niggas can't do the niggas right, man. Dang,
Like City
man.
got cut off.
Yeah, you got cut off. Unless you cut yourself off on accident.
He might have cut it too.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm just talking shit, man. You know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to raise awareness and like being the devil's advocate. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, but it needs to. Yeah, but it's a conversation that needs to be had though, bro. Because a lot of people scared that. Just like a lot of people. It was another topic we were talking about the other night. It was something we were talking about. Oh, the last episode, bro. We had the females on here. I can't remember what, but a lot of people scared to have that conversation, bro. A lot of people scared to talk about this racism shit because it's real sensitive.
right.
And a lot of motherfuckers ain't ready for that. Ain't really ready for it.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking after this is the third episode I've been on, and I was thinking. I told City, I was like, he said, "Hey, did you go back and watch? Did you see the episodes? Did you read the comments? Nope. I haven't seen one episode. I haven't read one single comment because I want to keep it authentic.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to switch up, you know, my perspective or my views because I've experienced, like, yo, it is what it is. You're going to get the real, it's black raindrops. If you like it, or you
don't. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
On here to try to educate folks.
All right. Here we go.
Right.
Yeah, they good, man. I don't know what's happening.
You started talking, man. I told bro you started talking too much real talk, man. They cut him off. Niggas in there.
Yeah.
Bro, could you hear what I was saying though? Or you were
No, I got completely booted.
Man, they on the StreamYard. They know they must be racist on StreamYard. Man, them boys talking too much about racism and shit, man. We gotta get these niggas off here.
Everybody can be fucking prejudiced if they want to.
Yeah, everybody could be racist if they want.
Yep, that's true.
I don't make it right.
People are prejudiced and racist, though, is what I'm saying.
Right.
It's like everybody entitled to their opinion, everybody entitled to their preference, everybody entitled to think what they want to think or do what they want to do, act how they want to act. It's a free country, you know what I'm saying? But ain't no real reason to hate on another man or hate on another woman because of their skin color. It's just a thing that's a part of this world, bro. Not just USA, it's a part of the whole world, bro.
Right.
Yeah, it's a part of the whole world, bro. And that shit, it'll never go away because it'll be taught, bro. Just like how it's been taught for years and generations and decades and shit like that, man. It's still gonna be taught. Somebody probably teaching somebody right now, oh yeah, we don't like this person because of this skin color, because of what they believe in, because of this, that, and the third, and they gonna rock with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That is what it is. Cause they ain't gonna know no better. They ain't gonna, unless they get older and they have friends that are different skin colors, or you know what I'm saying, they decide that they don't want to be racist because or be what they were taught. Otherwise, they gonna follow right behind whoever taught them that shit, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, they were taught to believe in. For me, personally, shit, I get along with everybody. Everybody that know me, bro, no, I fuck with everybody and anybody. As long as you show me love, bro, as long as you show me respect, I'm cool with you. That's just how I am. That's how I was. That's me as a man. That's me personally. How I feel like I want to be in life. I ain't gonna judge nobody, bro. Not fuck with somebody because of what they believe in or what their skin color is, bro. That's lame to me. But that's my perspective. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't like that.
Yeah, man. So basically, can y'all see comments? Any comments?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grady line, bro. We can't hear you, Range. I can't hear you, bro. When you were talking a minute ago, I can't hear you.
Oh. Yeah. So Yeah, all in all, man, like even like we're saying that we've never, we can't recall like situations where we were directly affected by racism or whatnot. And the truth of the matter is, like, we experience it all the time. We're just to just be like, yeah, that's just how it is, and keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 30 minutes too, but I'm gonna say one more thing too. I'm gonna tap off one of these comments.
Go ahead.
Gertie Long said they keep it real they're making money out of what we invented. That's crazy you said that because the day I was at work and I had a conversation with a dude and I don't know how we brought this up, but I was saying something about like how the traffic light, like the traffic light that was originally invented by I think a black man. And I was saying like how and this ain't nothing got to do with nothing making money, but it's a concept that's used by everybody, regardless of what your race is or whatever. Everybody follow. If you drive, you follow the traffic light. Like when when it's red, you stop. When it's green, you go. And if that shit wasn't invented, niggas be crashing in all kind of shit. But
Yeah,
niggas don't. They want to acknowledge that it was made by a black man. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it's a lot, man. Like
yeah,
it's a lot of things that were. I don't know. It's just a lot of reasons why motherfuckers shouldn't be racist or shouldn't. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It's one of those topics where like it's one of those topics where like motherfuckers ain't gonna. Not everybody gonna have this conversation, but it's gonna forever be here. But like how we talking about it right now, somebody gonna talk about it again tomorrow, next day.
yeah.
You know
That's
what I'm
why
saying?
City, you kind of faded out. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's why, bro.
Book
I
cloud.
thought it was important to educate people on the difference between prejudice and
And the
racism.
rest is
Because the reason that, in my opinion, everything I say is always just my opinion. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
I don't claim to know fucking everything, but it's
Oh, yeah.
important that we, as black people, so that we can progress,
Right.
or white people, and any other race, that we understand the difference between prejudice and racism.
Mhm,
Right.
Because I think
mhm,
what we've been taught is that preference has equals racism. That's what we've been taught growing
mhm,
up in school. Uh, People that we fuck with, interact with, blah blah blah. We all everything is racist. That's what we talk about.
mhm.
Time to start educating ourselves on the difference.
Yeah.
If somebody don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. It doesn't matter what the reason is. But if they're
Yeah.
not messing with you, if they're not interfering with your life and there isn't that hate component,
Mm-hmm.
then it's just preference.
You would never. Yeah, but you'd never know.
Oh, we
Mhm,
know.
Like if someone was just prejudiced, they wouldn't allow you to like be in their circle, or so you just see them as a shell. You just be moving around. Like, how would you tell? How could you tell if someone's prejudiced if they didn't tell you they were prejudiced?
mhm.
You,
Is Donald
but,
Trump prejudiced or is
but
Donald
D,
Trump racist?
you gonna respond? I want to hear your perspective. See,
Is Donald Trump prejudiced or racist, or
Pre-
neither?
prejudice.
No, he let Kodak back. He let Kodak Black out. So no, he part Kodak Black.
Prejudice.
Yeah.
That's my point.
So was he prejudiced? Was he prejudiced towards? Like, what do you think his preference is?
Go ahead, City. Answer the question.
He was asking you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you, bro. I mean, either one of y'all, man.
Are you asking me?
Yeah. Either one of y'all.
Anything that Donald Trump can make money on, that's what he prefers. I don't think Donald Trump give a fuck if somebody black, white, blah blah blah. He's not. He hasn't figured out a way yet to make money off Hispanics. That's why he don't want them in this country. He hasn't. He hasn't accepted the fact that or figured out how to make money off Hispanic people. In my opinion, now or Mexicans. That's why he's trying to shut down the border because he hasn't figured out how to make money. If he knew how to make $100 million of Mexicans. He'll open that border up. He'll have like 300-400 million of them coming over. He'll base his whole campaign on bringing Mexicans over here if you figured out how to make money on it.
But see, okay, I
That's
see
just
where
my
you're coming
opinion
from.
now.
Yeah, I see where you coming from, but put it like this: I fuck with Mexicans, man, just because they come over and they try to make a better life. Anybody try to make a better life for themselves, regardless of how they do it, I fuck with it. But Mexicans, when you see most Mexicans, what they doing? They building houses. So somebody making money, motherfuckers right across the street from me, they building the crib, and most of them motherfuckers is Mexican. Somebody making money out that house. They gonna rent that motherfucker out. They gonna flip it or whatever they gonna do with it, and they
Yeah,
making their bread off of it. But the Mexicans they built that house for them.
Yeah,
And pay them probably a small amount of bread to do, not a small amount, but you know what I'm saying, cheaper than what they would have got from anybody else.
No, you're right. I was just talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
I was just saying that the reason that he is the way that he is, I don't think he hates Mexicans. I just think he hasn't figured out how to make money off of them yet.
So what's the deal with? I don't know how to take Donald Trump. I think personally,
I don't even want to talk about Donald Trump, man. To be honest,
you can't talk about racism without bringing up Donald Trump these days.
I don't think he's racist, though. I don't think he's racist.
Yeah, I see. You got on the MAGA hat and everything. So
yeah. that's billionaire boys. That's billionaire boys.
Bro, anybody that wear a red hat nowadays, bro, automatically a MAGA hat, bro. Straight up.
That's billionaire boys club.
Yeah. If he's not a racist, he's doing a damn good job of acting like he is.
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because most of his base is racist, but he got to get those votes. So he acts like he's racist when he's not. I don't think he's really racist. I don't fuck with him. I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump. But I don't know that he's racist. When Donald Trump first decided to become the president, he ran as an independent. He wasn't Democrat or Republican. He was an independent. He switched over once he realized that he captivated the racist base. And then he was like, oh shit, all these racist motherfuckers follow me. They like what I'm saying. So
you know why they
switch over and be Republican and act like I'm this way when he's really not. He pardoned Kodak Black people.
That was a business move. That wasn't personal for him. That was a business move.
Why?
And
what kind of money did he make off pardon Kodak Black? He pardoned didn't he pardon Lil Wayne too?
Publicity stunt.
Indeed.
It was a publicity stunt.
Do you think a racist would have done that? There are plenty of white people or Chinese people or Asian people that are on death row that he could have pardoned.
It was a business move so he can get more votes from you and Loco.
I didn't vote for that motherfucker. I'll never vote for Donald Trump. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about race. You asked me a specific question, and I'm like, nah. I just think Donald Trump does whatever he prefers when it comes to him making money. First of all, me and my girl talking about this the other day. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about the people that vote for him.
Nah.
Most of the politicians don't.
No.
Donald Trump definitely don't.
But guess what? You can't get a herd of any animal to follow you unless you're that animal. You never seen a wolf leading a gang of sheep, a herd of sheep.
Just because you haven't seen it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
So you get the point though, because
I damn sure get the point. You're right. That is true.
You probably a damn sheep.
You know what? That ain't true. You know why that's not true? Okay, all right. Let me ask you. Let me put some perspective on this. And everything I say is always in my opinion. I don't claim to be right about shit, but I just view the world like the way I view the world.
Right.
If you're a leader, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna lead other? You can lead other leaders, but guess what? Somebody's got to be subordinates, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be the subordinate. So it is possible that a wolf can lead sheep, because in that situation, most people would think that the sheep or the subordinates and the leader is the wolf. Why we think that way, I don't know, because that's not always the case. But let's think about that now. I think a wolf can lead a herd of sheep. Somebody's got to.
It's possible, but is it? It's not likely.
It's not logical, likely. That's for sure.
Yeah,
but I'm saying it's possible though.
If I'm the leader of a whole group of Black Panthers, I'm probably a Black Panther. Yeah.
But let me say this real quick about that subject. About
Gertie Lowe says, huh? Gertie Long, huh? What?
let me say this real quick. Most rappers, right? Most rappers and most people that are in the music industry, let's just use that.
Mm-hmm.
Consider themselves alpha males most of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. At least they have that bravado. That's the whole package. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Right.
But guess who owns a record label and guess who's leading them and telling them what to do and not do?
Ooh.
No, I want y'all to guess. Like, tell me who you think.
Either white,
400-pound
white man or Jewish.
White man who has no bravado, who isn't aggressive at all. But guess what? He's still leading the pack. They still have to do what he tells them to do because he's the one that's leading the pack. So you don't have to be a leader to lead a group of leaders. You don't have to be a sheep or a wolf to lead a bunch of wolves and sheep. Nah, you just have to be smart. That's why Donald Trump is the worst possible candidate to run this country. But guess what? He's figured out a way as a wolf to find a bunch of sheep to follow him. That's the only reason that he ever won the presidency. That's the only reason why he's even in the running. Because he's a wolf, but he found a way, he found the sheep. That's just my opinion, though. It's blank raindrops. It's just my opinion.
I think you gotta be that. It won't work out, man.
You just gotta be, all you have to do to round up the sheep. All right. Shit. He just has the gift of gab. He was blessed with that.
So he's infiltrating the KKK right now.
I'm not. I don't have anything to say about that.
The Proud Boys or whatever group. He's not really like that. He's just infiltrating the system at this point.
Exactly. Those are his sheep. He just found a way to herd them. He don't give a fuck about them. He just found a way to pull them all together so that he could benefit. Donald Trump don't give a fuck about no Proud Boys. All right, so January 6th, right? Donald Trump said what? He told all them motherfuckers, hey, let's all go to the Capitol. I'm coming with you. Did he show up? Was he at the Capitol? Hell no. He hopped on his plane and went back to his mansion in Florida and watched it all from TV. But he got his sheep to do what he needed his sheep to do.
That don't mean he's still a sheep. He's got to be a sheep. If he's not a sheep leading those sheep, Gert, she said, what you said about a wolf? Explain. Who you talking about?
Who just popped on?
Big Roo.
Oh, Big Roo, what is up? Hey, what up? Oh, they just popped off.
Black Rain.
They probably saw Black Raindrops was on here and said, nah, I ain't doing this shit tonight.
Yeah. Oh no, Gertie. What we were basically saying is like the wolves and the sheep, that was just an example. Like you wouldn't see like a pig leading a fucking flock of chickens.
Yeah, I feel you. But think about what you just said. The leader really does have to be the wolf, right? I'm just
Yes.
asking.
What do you think? You're this.
When you talking when you compare it to like sheep or just in general.
Yeah, no, yeah. The person that's lead, even if the head sheep or the lead sheep is a, he still has to be a wolf, even if he's a sheep.
As far as what you mean by that?
Because he has to be the leader. And somebody has to stand out and be the wolf, even in a flock of sheep. You know what I mean? It's just
Like,
the wolf in the flock of sheep.
okay.
You know what I mean? Since we're just using that whole like
Like a black sheep and a bunch of white sheep.
comparison, like somebody has to be a wolf in
It
that
kinda
flock. I don't care if it's a flock of cats, flock of dogs, flock of sheep, flock of people. Doesn't matter. Somebody has to be the wolf in order to be the leader, because somebody's got to lead the flock. Somebody's got to do it. So somebody has to be the wolf in every situation.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just is that not true?
Yep.
You can have multiple sheep, you can have multiple wolves.
Damn. You can have a team, but you can have a team.
But at the end of the day,
Let's switch this up. Let's talk about something lighter than that. If I
we get ready to switch the subject off.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, racism. Let's get back to that. Let's close it out.
Dirty Long says raindrop talking in codes.
Talking in codes, yeah.
For sure.
Hey, Dirty, I ain't gonna lie, he lost me. I was like, yeah, whatever.
I'm talking in code. I'm talking that real shit. People just think it's code. You just gotta read between the lines. That's all.
But yeah, racism though. Back to the original topic, man. It's gonna be one of the things, man. It's always gonna be here. It's something that just always been in the world, bro. Shit ain't never gonna go away.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta choose. You just gotta choose, like, to either be that shit or not be that shit. Really.
And she just said I was the one talking in code. Did you just hear what Dev said? That's code all damn day.
Nah, either you racist or you not racist. Either you racist or you not racist. That's just what it is.
Right.
Either you racist or you not racist. That's just it.
I just think that most people are more prejudiced than racist, because I just think we just got the differences confused because we're not educated enough on the difference between the two. I don't think that everybody that is prejudiced is racist. Now, there's a lot of racist motherfuckers out there. Don't get it twisted. But we haven't been, it's all about education. We haven't been educated on the difference. That's just all I'm saying. Now that, like, did you understand the difference before this conversation? I'm pretty sure you, City, and Sticks all said, damn, I didn't know.
Oh yeah. And I even said too, bro. Back when I was younger, I ain't know the difference.
All of y'all said, after I educated you. So my point is, I think the world seems more racist than it is, just due to miseducation between the differences. That's all.
Yeah, and that's what we're here to do, man. We just here to, like you said, we're here to give out education, man, and educate our people, man. But yeah, we gonna wrap it up, man. If y'all on the live, man, when y'all see the live, y'all tap in the comments, man. Let us know how y'all feel. If it's something y'all want to talk about, we can have a conversation about it in a different episode too. How y'all feel about racism.
I'm cutting you off. I feel like
No, you
y'all
good.
me off before I get to put my shit in there.
Nah, man.
Make sure you go to Amazon.com. Put on
Yeah,
the
for sure.
apparel, pick up your black raindrop shit. I got 75 items on there you can get. I just dropped a new brand. It's called Smoky. It's for the smokers. I dropped a new brand called. Babe, you alright? I got
Hey,
6,
he says,
7 brands on Amazon. But go get that black raindrops.
yes, sir, yes, sir. Everybody that tapped in with us on the live tonight, we appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't tapped in, y'all see you later on. Make sure y'all leave a comment. Make sure y'all go follow Word on the Street podcast too on IG, YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow the Facebook page. Make sure you follow me personally on D Major. Where you want to add anything?
Nah, I'm good. Right, man. Studios, y'all know the vibes, man.
Yeah, for sure. We appreciate y'all. We out, man. We outside. That track coming soon. If y'all like the track, man, it's coming soon. Just hold on.
Yes, sir. All right, peace.
Peace.